Absolutely. We're so excited to celebrate our country's birthday tonight. So happy birthday to America.
You know, we had a chance, you and I, and it feels like we know you. We spent 9 solid days talking to you on the radio. And we have endured so many things through this time. You know, we celebrate our Independence Day. And when our forefathers, when they set out on that day to form this new country, it was a day of hope. It was a day where they had to brave all obstacles. There was no certainty. But it is in the same time where we find our own independence in Joplin. We find that same hope. Uncertainty is all around us, but if you look to your left and you look to your right, that is where our hope is found. It's in the hearts and hands of our neighbors.
Yeah. And we're very excited to welcome our next guest to the stage, a guy that you can hear on FM 102.9, AM 1310, News Talk KZRG every weekday from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. on the EIB network, Excellence in Broadcasting.
The man himself, we welcome to the stage, Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much. Thank you so much, but I can't hear you. I gotta tell you, folks, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this tonight. It is a thrill, it's an honor for me to be here among all of you. It's the 4th of July, and do you know what we're celebrating today?
Independence Day.
No, we are celebrating a revolution. We are celebrating the most unique revolution in the history of humanity. Most revolutions install dictatorships. No, I'm not going there tonight, folks. Our revolution. Have you ever thought, I ask myself this frequently as I've gotten older, the country I've become more and more in awe of. And I've asked myself, we're 235 years old today. There are countries, civilizations, thousands of years older than we are. In 235 years, we have become the most powerful, the most benevolent, the most productive, the richest society in the history of the world. How did this happen? You realize, even to this day, the United States produces 25% of all of the world's economic output. 25%! How did it happen? My friend, seriously, we are no different DNA-wise than any other human being anywhere on the planet. There's nothing special about us genetically. So what is it about us as Americans that's special? I heard a key word here a moment ago. The word is freedom, but I want you to stop and think about something very seriously. This country has produced opportunity and prosperity unlike the world has ever seen before. And there are 2 reasons in my mind. The first reason is that our founders, this country is a miracle. Our founders believed in the power of the freedom of the individual, not the power of an elite government to dictate for people. The power of the individual. They knew that people using their God-given gifts, their own ambition and desires, could exceed their own expectations, could realize their dreams, and in so doing create the best and most prosperous country in the history of civilization. If there's one other element to American exceptionalism, this is a term when people bandy it about, think, well, we're better than everybody else. We're exceptional. That's not what it means. The history of the world is oppression, tyranny, dungeons. Not here. We are an exception to the way human beings have always lived on this. Is a nation blessed by God. That is our exceptionalism. This is not a country chosen by God. We are blessed by God because our founders, it's all in our Declaration, folks. We are all endowed by our Creator. There it is. With certain inalienable rights, among them life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. That's all up to us. This country turns America loose. It turns individuals loose. And look what has happened in 235 years. We, even to this day, we run the world, but we do it benevolently. We liberate people from tyranny. When there is a disaster anywhere in the world, we are the first to arrive. Now, those of you tonight here from Joplin, Missouri, you may not know it yet, but you are the essence of what the Founding Fathers had in mind. You are the epitome. You are the people who make this country work. What happened here is something that you are going to erase. You'll never forget it from your memories, but you're going to build back. It is going to get fixed. It is going to be rebuilt. It's going to be better than it ever was. You are going to show the rest of the country how it's done. Because you represent the best of what this country has to offer. You understand the principle of hard work and self-reliance. You understand the difference between self-interest and selfishness. And you are not selfish. You are all going to be working your own self-interest to rebuild your lives, and in the process, everybody else's lives will be rebuilt right along with yours. American exceptionalism is simply the result of our Founding Fathers' understanding that our government is not to determine the equality of outcomes in life because we're not all the same. Our country was determined to permit equality of opportunity, and what you do with it is your business. We are 235 years old. We are here on Independence Day. We are celebrating the greatest miracle in the history of human civilization. And as I grow older, I just turned 60. I know I don't look it. I just turned 60. I become more in awe, more appreciation for this country each and every day. Now, I'm from Missouri. I'm in southeast Missouri, other part of the state. I know, people have asked me, do you think you would have succeeded as you have, and who can deny my success?
And his modesty.
Do you think you would have succeeded if you were born in the Northeast? Yeah, but not the way I have. I don't think that there is any doubt the fact that I am from the heartland of this country. It allows me to be able to understand and relate to and be one of you. I have never changed. We are all part of a great part of this country that understands the concepts of hard work and self-reliance, respect for our neighbors, love, doing the best we can, playing by the rules, understanding none of us are perfect, but we're there for each other when times require it. Joplin, Missouri, you are defining that in the last month. You are showing the world how it's done. I am honored. I am really honored to be here. We have this new little company that we've started. We wanted to bring a truckload in, but we made sure we didn't want to intrude. We wanted to add to and be part of your event tonight. Show a little gratitude and come keep the spotlight on your city, the one thing that needs to happen. We must not forget what happened here. I know you're trying to tonight, and I understand that. People say, well, what are you going to do? What I'm going to do is keep the spotlight on Joplin, Missouri, and what you are doing, and how you are overcoming something that was just thrown your way. So thank you all very much. I know you've got a lot to do. You've got a great band coming up. You've got fireworks coming up tonight. You have a great future. You are Americans. We are all Americans. We're celebrating our 235th birthday. And remember, there's no stopping you. Whatever you want to be, you define it. You can be the best you can. Go for it. And I'll see you there. Thank you all very much. And have a great 4th of July.
Woo!
You people so much, I can't tell you how much. Always will remember you.
Let's give it up one more time for Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah!
You know, we were deeply appreciative of Rush. I know that when right after what happened, it came a time where here was Joplin, and people were finding out about us and finding about what had happened. But I want to say thank you to Kirsty Smith. I know that she was able to get on the Rush Limbaugh program, and that she called Rush and he put her on, and through that we saw so many donations pour in. So Joplin wants to give a big thank you to Rush Limbaugh and to Kirsty Smith, Joplin Chamber of Commerce. For those of you who know, we are Zimmer Radio, and I'm privileged to be able to be on News Talk KZRG. And you may have seen some of the big trucks roll through, but we are still here and we're not going anywhere. We are committed to Joplin, and whatever Joplin needs us to be, whatever it needs it to be, that's what we will be. So God bless Joplin, and God bless America. And we want to welcome a big act to the stage. He's had 12 number 1, 20 top end hits. He's won a Grammy, CMA Awards, and been as honored as you.
I got none of that.